How's it going, chicks and mates? This is Mrjacharles, and we're back with Monster Sweetheart. Now, previously, we kind of had to recover from the fact that, Lion was an impure demon, and her whole head just turned into one massive mouth, one massive jaw that was just going to eat people. And, we just walked away from that, and now we're just, back home, and just come through the house. I'm not sure what else we can say about that. I'm wondering what's going to happen next. Are we going to forgive Lion for killing someone? Who knows? But it was a guy, so, it probably is going to be fine. But anyway, let's see how this goes. The house is eerily silent as I open the door. It's in cold contrast to what I just experienced. Now, we're still traumatized about that. That's more than I thought the guy would get, to be honest. I feel my legs wobble as I go upstairs to finally go asleep. In the middle of the day. Okay. Lion doesn't come back to plan the dance. She doesn't for the... Wait, did the day just pass? Because I didn't even notice that. Okay, because the narrative box flicks, that means the day has passed. This is a brand new day. It looks exactly the same as yesterday, but whatever. Okay, Lion doesn't come back to plan the dance. She doesn't for the rest of the week either. Though it is pretty calm compared to when she was here. But aren't we at home at the moment? Okay, fine. Afterward, I didn't know what to do with myself. What do you do? Question. Weren't we just kind of pretending today? It's not like we were an official item. For some reason, though, it sounds like we were, and that, we really missed Lion, and Lion was our true one. I mean, we didn't really do much together. She just snuck in her house and then stole Blake's PlayStation, but okay. Lately, I've just been getting away from the house since it reminds me too much of the Lion situation. Yeah, so I'm guessing that really, that one time playing the PlayStation with her really affected you. Okay, cool. Oh, okay, and now the music's back. Well, nice that it comes out of nowhere like that. Anyway, Blake and I are outside her workplace, the local coffee shop. Right, okay. Wait, so she stole sweets from the coffee shop? Okay, that actually makes sense, because if you ever go to a coffee shop, they have, the chocolate coins that are, £5 each. So actually, even though they're, independent, I don't care. If they sell sweets, they're too expensive. So actually, stealing from them was justified. Just to say that. She's inside getting both coffees while I stay outside. I'm looking around seeing all the familiar faces. All the familiar faces? I mean, I'm sure you're guessing you mean all the lesbians and stuff that we've dated. Do you also mean the bad lesbians, like Cecil and Rose? I mean, just think, in this playthrough, Rose is still abusing Xanth. That's just happening and we're not thinking about that, but is she here? Is she eyeing us? Best just step away from that. My eyes meet up on a brick wall filled with announcements and notices. But the most abundant are the missing papers that never seem to be taken down. Okay, missing paper. Are these all Lion's doing? Is Lion a mass murderer? I was going to look away until I see a new poster. I go up to it and see it's the guy from the other night. Huh. Okay, again, this game's being very friendly to this one guy. We've noticed him twice now. We're thinking about this guy. I've never seen the narrative actually think about and care about a guy. I mean, sure, he's been maliciously slaughtered, but, guys are wrong. It was a girl, I'd say a different thing, but, whatever. I start looking at the other posters and see all the others listed. Alright, that was brief. It's just now dawning on me. It's just now dawning on me how many there are. It's dawning on me as well. I just choked myself there. I rip off one of the guys from the other night, but my eyes are drawn to a red blur. Okay, I look and see that Lion is now on a missing person poster. Alright, well, that's interesting, I guess. So much for the dead guy. I let the poster I was holding fall to the ground as I look at Lion's. It most defiantly, Lion. And that's a sentence. The information is all correct. How do we know that... How much... We're not even that intimate with Lion, are we? What do we actually know? We don't know her address. I don't think she really has one, but she said she lives with foster parents. I know we know her age because she said her birthday, but I forgot it. We know her interests. Yeah, but it's not going to say, interests. Plays the PlayStation. It's just going to be where is she from? Which I suppose is also... Okay, fine. So maybe we know more about her than I thought we did. My mind starts racing with questions. What is she doing here? Jaylene? Blake comes up behind with the coffee. I crumple up the note and put it in my sweater before Blake can notice. She looks towards the other photos before back to me. It's sad, isn't it? Yeah, very. We only have one sheriff. It's a shame. Yeah, but this isn't exactly a huge town. I mean, if anything, it's just this one street and our sorority house. Everything else is just outside. Like, you know, the Azanth's mansion is just in the middle of nowhere. Lyle's place in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it doesn't sound like too much work for one sheriff, but what would I know? It's the 21st century. She hands me my cup of coffee as we continue to look at the posters. I wonder why it's skyrocketing now. Well, you know what? It may calm down now that Line's, you know, out of the picture. Maybe, I don't know. The most we got was that kid who spray painted that high school. Yeah. You okay? Yeah. She takes a sip as she puts a hand on my shoulder. You've been quiet lately. Did Line do something? Yeah, I guess she broke my heart, apparently, even though, what, we spent like 2 days together. I didn't even think we were that intimate, but whatever. Oh no, it's not about her, surely. Things have been a lot lately, you know? I guess so. Let's just walk around, okay? Would that make you happier? Aren't we gonna sit down and have our coffee? Or are you one of those strange people that... I mean, I do it as well when you get a container and you drink the coffee out and about. Though honestly, I always burn my tongue if I do that, so don't count on being able to taste anything later, girls. I nod yes, so B begin walking around the small town centre. Alright, pretty sure it's going to be we begin, but whatever again. Since the university came, the town got a whole renovation. Just one day, a whole bunch of construction workers came and started building. Well, they must have got a bit lazy because they didn't build that much, did they? What was this town before? Like, just one house? In the middle of just a house on its own? And then some builders came along and was like, oh, we should build other houses. Many people participated in conspiracy theories as to why they suddenly showed up. I just brushed them off at the time, but my world most defiantly has changed since then. That's the second time they've misspelled definitely. Okay, I think Lonely needs to go to spelling school, but okay. Why Blackwood? A place that hasn't been popular since the 60s. Okay, would you ever wear that? I turn around to Blake, who's looking at a cat costume. Pretty sure we wore that for a dance once. I think it was the Victoria one? But no, whatever. You're out of your mind if you ever think I'd wear that. Or you'd think I'd ever wear that. Okay, why? It's super cute. It's tacky. You're no fun. Are you going with anyone to the dance? Well, my girlfriend's gone apparently. The love of my life, which I knew for like 2 days. You know, out of the picture. I'll never see her again. Surely, absolutely not. Nah, gonna stay home. Oh, I'm going as a serial killer. Alright, I mean, I'm not sure if you exactly have the look. But, well, I'll try and watch out for you. Isn't that great? Yeah, we can do a couple costume thing. You as the victim or something. Are you trying to ask me out? Because... well, I wouldn't say no. You're weird. What? It's a neat idea. I was going to respond when my phone vibrated. Oh, it's my mum. Okay, are we gonna get to know Jaylene's mum now? Can't think we don't even know that much about Jaylene's family, do we? Okay, I nod towards Blake before leaving the loud store to answer the call. Hey, Mom, are we gonna get some speech from Jaylene's mom? Oh, and it's actually got mum there. It doesn't say stranger. Like, you know, literally, I mean, I know that, oh, yeah, this is my mum here. But, like, why is it when there's someone else in the story that gets introduced, they get introduced as stranger first? Okay, whatever. Hey, honey. Sorry that I haven't called lately. All the kids have been keeping me busy, you know. I understand. I was one in their place once. That's good to hear. But I was wondering if you'd like to come over this weekend. Are we going to be able to visit Jaylene's mom? I wonder if she's a MILF. I hope she's a MILF. I mean, like, I am kind of seeing someone at the moment, but, well, it's only 2D pixels. I could still call that a MILF if I like what I see. Some of the kids would love to see you too. Okay, I imagine that's meant to be two as in, like, T-O-O, but okay, fine. Going away for the weekend will help me get away from the line situation and away from this town. Yeah, and plus the sheriff won't make us look after her. Which is, you know, always a good thing to do. I was sad once the government ordered her to move the operations out of town, but now I'm grateful to have a reason to leave, even if it's 2 hours away. Yeah, that sounds nice. It'll be great to see you and the others. Great! Are you bringing a boyfriend along? Oh, boyfriend. Mother, you're so silly. Remember the part of the game where, you know, Jaylene started trying to think about boys, and she was like, you know, boys are, and then, you know, it just didn't happen, and she was just being such a closet gay? Why hasn't that happened this time? Why have we let that go? Because, you know, that was a thing that Jaylene was going through, and now for some reason this parallel universe is so different, Jaylene's no longer having a closet situation. But, okay, cool. Well, unfortunately, I don't like boys. Ugh. No, I need a girl. Okay, Mom. I want some grandkids. Oh, well, you're definitely not getting that. I haven't even finished college yet. That didn't stop me. Okay, so our mum was a slut back in the day. That's nice. Hello, Miss Lawson. Blake. Hello, Blake. Great to hear from you. It's wonderful to know Jaylene still has friends. Wow, is Jaylene really that bad? I mean, to be fair, she's quite a player amongst, you know, the several parallel universes we've seen thus far. Mom! Haha, don't worry, Miss Lawson. Nothing this girl can do can drive me away. Yeah, no hints there. I'm definitely not a lesbian. We're definitely not a lesbian couple. Nothing's going on here. Haha, great talking to you, Jaylene, but I have to get back to the kids. I hear a crash on the other line before it cuts off. I put my phone back into my pocket before I hit Blake as hard as I can. Well, you know, I mean, you gotta make a good impression to your mum, I guess. What was that for? Oh, okay, and then we just ran away from that. I take out the line poster from the other day down on my desk. I open up my computer to look up Line's info on... Oh, we're looking up the info. But I thought we knew everything about... All the information was correct. Okay, fine. I guess we need more information. Okay, nothing came up besides the story in the 90s where a house burned down. This has to do something with what the sheriff did. Well, yeah, in defense of Line ripping apart a man, or a boy, or a teenager, a person... But in this game, a man, because men are the only ones that get this shit. I don't know what to do about this situation. It's not a coincidence that she disappeared after the incident. She could be in jail, but that means she'll come out eventually. Why would they send out missing papers? I mean, that's true. Maybe someone's concerned for Line, but... I can't imagine the sheriff would be. I mean, the sheriff has to deal with her every day and just like, please don't steal Line. Please don't burn things to shit, and she does it anyway. Yeah, I would have thought the sheriff would just try and remove all the wanted posters. I feel my neck get wrapped in a tight embrace. Oh, is this Line? Oh, okay, no, it's Sierra. You're not trying to hit on me, are you? I'm kind of worried that someone's going to replace Line here or try and offer me something better. And Sierra's definitely not the one for that. She's too much of an infant. She's like my daughter. Jaylene! What? She wraps her arms around my neck, practically choking me. What do you want? I watched a horror movie and now I'm scared. Oh, that is adorable. What? You like horror films? Yeah, but that doesn't mean I still don't get scared. Oh, look at that sad little face. How can you resist it? What do you want me to do about it? Just be near me. I try to pry her arms off, but she has an iron grip. Oh, like a little infant. Let go, Sierra! She does, but she stands right next to my seat. Please go lay down. But I'm scared. The lights are on, you should be fine. Because lights stop all kinds of demons. You know The Thing? You know 1982, John Carpenter's The Thing? All they needed to do was to turn on some lights and then no one would have got infected. yeah, no. I mean... some fire would help. She pouts as she goes up to her top bunk, but stares down at me through the bars. Can you not? She continues her pout while looking at me. How can you resist that face? That is the Sierra face of doom. If that was a Yu-Gi-Oh card, it'd have like infinite attack strength. Fine. I shut my laptop down, stopping my research as I don't want to be stared at. I go over to the lights to turn it off. Good night, Sierra. What, Jaylene? No! Oh, and then we just... cool, and then we leave her to the darkness. That's a nice thing for a friend to do. Jaylene! Jaylene, I'm scared! Okay, and then... Alright, and cool, and then she suffered, and then that was the end of that story. Are you ready to go? Yeah, now we've left Sierra in the dark to suffer. I was just staying the weekend, so all I had was a little bag that Blake put in the back for me. Oh, are you driving us? Are you gonna come and meet our mum? You're not gonna try and bang my mum, are you, Blake? I mean, I know you're too nice for that, and... Still... What? Why is she coming with me? Don't you have, like, studies or something? Doesn't anyone have studies? We don't do essays or anything. We don't use any time for that. Alright, fine. Yeah, I should be good. Blake nods as she gets into the driver's seat. The road back to semi-civilization is just a long, straight road. Yeah, and it's in the same hills as we always go through, I swear. These hills are just everywhere outside the town. Like, if you go outside, there's the town, and the rest of the planet Earth is just hills, apparently. Sometimes you may have to go over a hill. Yeah, I noticed the hills. Leaving the town gives me a sense of freedom, even though I'll be back. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger. You seem calmer. Huh? Did you want to leave that bad? It's complicated. I mean, what am I going to do after college? I mean, you are an English student. You have so many prospects. I mean, so am I, but, well, I intend to be an English teacher in Japan. I somehow don't think Jaylene would want to do that. I'll have to move. There's nothing here. I agree, there's not much of a music career here. This place will be a ghost town if we all leave. Well, yeah, it already kind of is, but I feel like it already is. I think me and Jaylene are in agreement there. Except for all the lesbian monsters. That really spices the town up, but... I mean, they're probably all going to follow Jaylene out of the town, because, you know, everyone loves Jaylene. Anyway, we made an hour's time before Blake had to pull over to get some gas. The station itself used to be part of the town, as truck stops for the coal miners. The shop inside had closed, but the gas pumps worked just fine. Alright, cool. The same can't be said of the bathrooms, which are god-awful. Well, it's a good thing we don't have to go in those, isn't it? Because, you know, we could just pee outside. Not really ladylike, but, you know, we could do. But we still have an hour to go before we reach our destination. I don't want to do... Are you actually going to use one of the toilets? I mean, I'd be scared of finding someone doing it in one of them, but okay. I go around the building where the bathrooms are located. The doors barely function for their intended purpose. Oh, that's good. They're really building up. I wish I could see this bathroom. I mean, so far, this bathroom just looks like a pair of hills with a dark sky to me. But, you know, I just assume that that's what it is. I light tap the rusty door to where it swings open on its old hinges. Just being here makes me wish to be a dude for some reason so I can avoid this torch. Mate, just spread your legs. Like, you're in the middle of nowhere. It's not like there's, like, regular visitors. Go outside, spread your legs, and just pee on the ground. Unless you need a shit, in which case you probably do need to go in, but I don't know. And you're not really being informative on that, and I'm glad you're not informing me that. Anyway, I pick a stool that wouldn't give me tetanus just from looking at it. Oh, that bad, really? As I'm about to sit down, I hear footsteps come into the bathroom. Is it Line? Is it my girl? I'll be right out, Blake. No response. I look under the stool to see familiar shoes that aren't Blake's. I was suddenly pulled from the stool, surprised to see... Oh, okay, we are actually seeing Line. What a coincidence. I mean, we're in the middle of nowhere. We're in a gas station in the middle of nowhere. We're in the gas station's toilet, which no one uses because it's dirty. And Line's just like, oh, my line sensors are tingling. I think I'll go in here to do whatever. Line? Her face is all busted up with wounds, haphazardly bandaged. Okay, nice bandages, by the way. I can see all of them. They're all just covering you right now. Do you have a car? Yeah, why? Take me with you. What? Line holds me by the shoulder so tightly her knuckles go white. Okay, please don't kill me. I mean, I know you can break bones and stuff. You have quite the strength. You can also kill people. So please don't break me. Please don't kill me. Please don't eat me. Because it looked like you were gonna the other night. Or day. Or whatever it was. I need to get away from here. Please. Jaylene. Line. Blake. Blake comes up to both of us before pushing Line off of me. Yes, protect me. Oh, God, you're angry. Wow, I've never seen Blake angry before. I'm not sure if I like it. What are you doing here? That's none of your concern, music girl. This is the first time I've seen Blake genuinely angry. Yeah, it shows. I mean, look at that. Look at that sad face. Look at those eyebrows. She's serious for once. I'm not, that kind of... Okay. Blake, calm down! I put my hands on her arm to stop her in her tracks. She stops, which makes the atmosphere to turn eerily quiet. And the only sound that can be heard is that of distant birds. Okay, cool. Are they, like, distant as in somewhere in the bathroom because it's so bad? Or is it, like, I don't know. What does she want? She wants to come with me. Oh, that sounds nice. How'd she even get here? What? I mean, my question as well, to be fair, because how on earth did we just bump into each other in a toilet of all places? Can we just leave? I don't want to be here more than you do. Will you tell me why you're here? I ain't telling you shit. Oh, that is how you win someone's heart, Line. You just, you know, don't let them in on the situation. And swear. Huh. Can we go, Blake, please? She gives me a stern look before giving in. Fine, you get the back. Okay, and then we just drive off. Hooray! Line's back in our life. And about to meet our mum. I don't think that's going to go down well, but hopefully, no one... Hopefully my mum's not a MILF. If she's not a MILF, then I won't have to worry. Anyway, with that, Blake walks out back to the car. You coming, honey dumpling? Oh, we're back to the nicknames, are we? I thought you ditched me. I thought, are we over the murder now? Am I going to forgive you for murder? I'm going to kill you. Not the first to try. Lion and I go over the car to get in, with Lion sliding into the back. We start driving until Blake stops. Lion, put your seatbelt on. Oh, well, you're much happier now. Why? I don't want to listen to that annoying beeping. Makes two of us. What? Just put it on, okay? Okay. Alright, cool. I mean, this is the most angry I've ever seen Blake. In all the other playthroughs, she's chill. And she kind of even, like, likes it. She likes Xanth. She was like, yes, please, some of that makes me blush. And in this, she's just at war with Lion. It's adorable. And why I probably wouldn't realistically end up with Lion if I was given a choice between all the girls. Anyway, Blake and Lion stare intently at each other as Lion puts her seatbelt on. Y'all are children. Can we go? Oh, we're the adult now, are we? Only because she put her seatbelt on. Blake then starts driving back on the hour-long journey. The drive was all silence. We didn't even play music. That sounds boring. Though the only music you could get was static. We'll just bring a CD or a tape if you're that old, because isn't this game set in 2000 and something? Early 2000s? I don't know. After an hour or so, we finally make it over to the orphanage. Why are we stopping here? You know nothing of Jaylene yet. You're her girlfriend? Sorry, we make out too much for me to ask. Do we really? I don't even remember one time we properly made out yet. You owe me a make out now you said that. Please. Stupid Xanth. I take that as my cue to leave the car and go to the front door. Blake comes up alongside me as well as Lion. Why are we here again? What, in the hills? Are we actually in the nursery now, or are we in the hills? Is this another restaurant situation when, you know, it says we're at a restaurant, but we're not really? Ugh, Blake. I was coming here to meet my mum. She works and lives here. She lives in the nursery. God, that sounds like torture. Okay, well, I'm glad I'm not her. Before she can respond, the door opens with my mum and the kids spilling out. Oh, okay. Oh, we get to see the mum. Okay, she's got nice hair, and I like her Wakanda Forever thing there. That looks nice. Hello, Jaylene. It's been so long. Well, I don't know if you are a MILF or not, but I'm wondering if are the other girls gonna like try and hit on my mum? Is my mum gonna be a lesbian? Because, you know, straight girls are bad in this game. So is my mum gonna meet another girl and then things will be hunky-dory with the plot? Well, we may be able to see that in the next episode. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that as a cliffhanger. But yeah, if you want to play the game for yourself and you want to meet Jaylene's mom and see where that goes, then will be a link to the game in the description down below. And without further ado, look at my screaming channel. Until next time, see ya.